Hello everyone, good morning and good evening. Are you able to hear me well?
Yeah, hi Raju. Good morning.
Okay, so we will going to start the session in a couple of minutes. And as we have discussed last time, that we will going to have this session for the queries. If anyone have, if someone wants to share his screen and with some different processes wants to run on their own system, then they can come forward, and if there are any queries then we can discuss them as well. And after that we will going to cover the session for material requirement planning. Or let me know if you want to have the session of material requirement planning first and then followed by the queries and the doubt session.
Yeah, I think we should have the material requirement planning first, and then we should do the inquiry session.
Okay, Daniel. Okay, great. So have you heard about this topic, material requirement planning? What exactly it is? What is meant for? What is its importance?
It is relevant to the production. That means what is the requirement from customer towards the warehouse.
Okay. Any other information about material requirement? It is also called as MRP as well. Okay, it ensures material availability in plants. Okay, anyone else?
Fulfillment the customer requirement.
Okay, and how this requirement is fulfilled?
Uh, Checking the stock or
Very good. And
then as per the material availability system suggests the delivery dates.
okay, great. So just a moment. I have this very good document which I had created for MRP. What we will going to do, we will going to create one material master record in SAP today, and we will enable, we will activate these MRP views in the material master data. Okay, so let us quickly do that, and we'll follow this document so that you can better understand. And in the end of the session, I will attach this document to the WhatsApp, so that please save it on your desktop and also save it in your 2 or 3 email accounts as well for your future reference. Okay. And
Raju, this MRP is too much important in Mutton Master, right?
yes, it is important, but actually it is having more inclination or more deeper explanation or deeper insights with reference to SAP PP module, but not with the module. Module deals with the activation of the plant parameters. It deals with the activation of the material master data with these different MRP views. But production planning deals with lots of factors like production orders and planned orders, and there are a couple of different things that are associated. But in SAP for every consultant, it is very important that they should know that what exactly is MRP, what it does in SAP how the different procurement proposals are maintained, are created by the system automatically. What do we mean by procurement proposals? These procurement proposals are planned orders, PLANNED. Let me just write it down over here. System automatically generates when the stock of the material goes below the safety stock limit. Do you know what is safety stock limited? Safety stock. I will explain you this today in the Material Master Data. So let's quickly jump onto the SAP system and we will going to create one new Material Master record. So guys, what is the T code to create a Material Master record, my dear friends?
MM01. MM01.
Very good. It was such a simple question. Great. So let us select industry sector. We will go to select anything. Like let's go with the chemical. Material type will be definitely ROH. Raw materials. We're going to hit on select views. Is not possible.
It says RAW. It's supposed to be ROH.
ROH.
Yes. Perfect. Fixed data 1. Purchasing. General plant 1, 2. Accounting. And can you see something is missing? Okay, yeah, it is there. It is there. I was searching for MRB12, but somebody had shifted these views very much below in this particular select view, right? That's why these views were not appearing on the initial screen, right? So let me just come down. I ensure that I have selected all these views. Our org level is 1710, 171A, and we will going to give the description as MRP test material. Okay. Each material group, enter. Buyer will be any buyer, you can take it. Fill in all required fields. What is the required fields he is asking?
Automatic view.
Oh, somebody had made this field as mandatory. Let's go give with this one. Oh, source list. Oh. Okay. Plant data storage. So there is no need to give anything. Hit enter. Accounting. Valuation class 3000. We will going to give the price. For example, it is standard price as $2. Now we will come to the yes, MRP type. Okay. Now there are various types of material requirement plannings are there, and what we will going to do, we're going to have our MRP type we will going to use during this training session as VB, that is manual reorder point planning. Manual reorder point planning, we're going to select VB, reorder point planning, hit enter, and we're going to enter, let's say 100 pieces for this material. MRP controller is a person who takes care of converting the requisitions into purchase order. Okay. And he is monitoring that which purchase requisition should be created into the purchase order and which should not. Okay. So we will going to select any MRP controller. Let's say we'll select Andrea B. Baker, MZ2. So this is actually a person to whom people can contact, and this is the phone number of the person. Okay. And this is a 3 alphanumeric string code for the MRP controller. Okay. So let's Andrea be the MRP controller for this material. Hit enter. Lot size. We can select lot for lot order quantity. This is a, system will going to suggest that how many pieces can be there in one lot. Okay. So we can select this one, hit enter. System will going to take you to the MRP2 view. Just now we have maintained the information in MRP2. Oh, sorry, MRP1. Let me go to the MRP1 view. Okay, actually, just a moment. Planned delivery time, let's say 1 day. And this is the MRP1. I would like to show you again what parameters we have entered so far for MRP1. The MRP type. For example, if your material is not subjected to MRP, if your material is not subjected to MRP planning, then there is no need to select all these views while creating the material master data. Getting the point? Because you do not want to activate your material for material requirement planning. And in case if you are doing some planning for this material from last couple of years and now you want to stop it, then what you can do, just go to this and select ND, that is no planning. There is also option for that as well, to discontinue the MRP for particular material. Can you see this no planning, friends?
Yeah.
Right. But in this case, we have to learn how MRP works for a particular plant. Okay. So these are the entries we have entered in MRP1 view. Number 1, MRP type. Number 2, reorder point. Okay. And number 3, lot sizing procedure. Now let's go to the MRP2. This reorder point means if your stock is 0 for this particular material, system will going to focus that by which quantity the purchase requisition should be created. So in the initial stage, what do we understand with the word initial stage? That means when your stock is 0, that is the initial stage when you are triggering the material type, triggering the MRP for your material. In that situation, system will going to take this data for procurement proposal, that by how much quantity the procurement proposal should be triggered. Okay. So in the initial stage, when the stock is 0, system will going to create the purchase requisition with the quantity of 100, and this 100 quantity is being taken from the material master record MRP1 view. I again repeat, the quantity in the initial stage in the purchase requisition will be taken from the material master data in the MRP1 view. Getting the point, guys? Everyone? Let's move on to the MRP2 view. This is very important. Here, one of the very important parameter is safety stock. Let us maintain this as 50 pieces. Okay. Safety stock. Let us go to the document as well.
Means below 50 stock system showing any alert?
Sorry?
If stock below 50, the system showing any alert for this material?
No, it will not going to show you any alert.
Mhm.
but system will going to trigger a procurement proposal,
Okay.
right? And we will going to learn this in a couple of minutes, that how it will going to trigger. Okay. So safety stock is 50. Hit enter. No need to enter anything for MRP 3 and 4. We can leave it as it is and then save the material. So this is the material we have saved, ending with 247. Let us display this material. Okay. Okay, we have this important information. Now let us come to the document. This is all done. Hope this document is visible to everyone with clear font and understanding.
Yes.
Okay. Can I make it little one more bigger? Like this?
I think not recording.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, it is okay. It is okay.
Great. Now, let us check the stock. What do you think? Are we having any stock for this material?
Not at the moment.
Very good. But even then, let us deliberately check it. So what is the transition to check the stock?
MMBE.
Very good.
MMB or
Very good. Very good. Keep on practicing this good work so that you should have all these transition codes whenever someone asks in your throat, right? Whenever someone asks, and the similar thing will going to happen in your interview schedule as well. Okay. Now, so it's absolutely correct. No stop. So what is the next step? Next step is
to add the stock.
Purchase the stock.
no. We will going to do the purchase stock. We will going to do it. But before that, there is a very important transaction, and this will going to show us that what is the requirement for this particular material. Abhijit, can you please read this for the audience, this bold letters?
But the below screen shows stock requirement list. The transaction is MD04 A and B.
Very good. So A and B are the two screens for this transaction. Let us quickly execute the transaction MD04. What does this mean for us? MD04, enter. So this is the material, MRP test material 25th November 17 plant. I'm going to hit one more enter on my keyboard and system will going to take you inside of the screen. Okay, very good. We have to understand this screen very clearly so that we can proceed further and make ourselves acquainted with further more changes that will going to happen to this screen. It says, so now let us go to the stock, MRP stock, the minimum safety stock. Can you see this safety stock? That means whatever be the situation, the stock says that I need 50 pieces to fulfill the safety stock, right? If you remember, guys, uh, in our kitchen, our mother, our sisters, our housewives, they are keeping some sugar very in a very very small container, and that is hidden away from everyone, so that if by chance, by any reason, if the sugar quantity gets exhausted in that particular main container, then that safety stock sugar will going to help us to make the tea or to do our daily routine work at least for 2 to 3 days. And within those 3 days, the head of the family will going to go to the market and purchase all the shortage items. Are you able to understand this? Why I'm sharing this example with you with reference to the safety stock,
Yes.
Yeah.
right? So our mothers, our sisters, our housewife, they used to hide some of the quantity like flour, like sugar, or maybe some amount of tea or coffee at some other place, so that that should be used in case of the material gets shortage. And if it is badly raining outside and the house owner comes from the office and the wife says, okay, hello dear, we don't have sugar, then he again have to step out in this heavy rain because the sugar is not there. But in case if we are keeping, if you are taking care of the safety stock with us, this will not going to happen and he need not to go out after coming from office. Okay, fine, friends. So this minus 50 shows that this material needs minus 50, minus 50, minus 50. The current situation, available quantity is 0, correct? And when this available quantity is 0, the system will going to show that this minus 50 is showing that at least, I again repeat the word, at least minus 50 is needed to cover up the safety stock. Getting the point, guys?
Yeah.
Right? Let us go to the Word document. In this, I have mentioned some information as well. Just a moment. Yes, here it is. Very good. So it is simple. This I again, want to read before you guys. Here it can be seen that the stock available is 0, and at present in the requirement column, the figure can be seen as 50 negative. Okay. This refers that at present there is a need of 50 pieces of the material. Okay, friends.
Yes.
And one more thing, let us read this message 96 as well, because this message will going to go away when your purchase requisition is created in the system, and this message will be some different message. So let me drop down this and we will read the description for this 96, that why this 96 is appearing. I again repeat, we will need to understand why this 96 is appearing in this screen. Okay, so we will going to read the description and understand more out of it. 96, 96, where is 96?
It's right at
Below
6.
vegan safety.
So the last one at 6.
Last. Ago.
Oh yes, yeah, very good. Daniel, can you please read this for the whole audience?
Yeah. Stock falling below safety stock level.
Very good. Yes. So we have safety stock is to be maintained as 50, but we have 0. Okay. Guys, one more thing, very simple trick. Sometimes what happens that you are scrolling this screen down and just a moment, and you are unable to see this cross button. Then what you can do, just choose this option, this on the top left. Select this and then close the screen from here as well. Okay. Now let us quickly jump onto our document. Scrolling it down. Anybody has any questions for this? Or we can move to the next step. Okay, no questions. Let us move. Now this is the time to run the MRP for this material, and system will going to do a triggering of the procurement proposal. Okay, a triggering of the procurement proposal, right? So what we will going to do, we're going to use this transaction MD41 in SAP system. And this is a single item, single level planning. So, but there might be hundreds of materials that require a planning in the SAP system. So what happens for those hundreds of material? What happens? There is a batch job, and that batch job picks all the data of those materials whose safety stock is fallen below the safety stock limits. Are you getting the point, guys? There is a batch job which automatically triggers the procurement proposals. Okay, friends. So this setting will going to remain as it is. This 2 means purchase requisition in open period. Okay, 23111. 23111. We will going to trigger the procurement proposal for this material. Plant. And let us hit enter. So it says, please check input parameters that everything is fine. Processing key will be net change in total horizon. It will going to remain as it is. And I'm pressing one more key, and system will going to give you the next screen and will show you that what procurement proposal system has triggered. So can you see this purchase requisition created automatically? We haven't done anything. This purchase requisition is not created manually. This is created via MRP triggering, because our business wants that at least 50 pieces should be there to fulfill the production requirement. And like this material, there might be hundreds and thousands of materials for which this MRP planning is happening on the daily basis. And as per the business requirement, the business is setting up some expectations to run this batch job on certain frequency, and that frequency could be, once in a day, especially in the night time, so that before the day gets over in the evening time, the system will again going to check the stock, and by running this batch job, and for all those materials whose stocks are below the safety stock, for those materials, the system will going to trigger the purchase requisition. Getting the point, guys? Hello, everyone.
Yes.
Right? Perfect. So let us now go to the requirement. No, not this one. This screen, right? And let us come to cover document as well. In this also, it is shown that a purchase requisition is created. Oh, in this screen, actually, I haven't shown up that screen which shows that. Yeah, it is there. It is there. Okay. So here,
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So the batch job, when it automatically triggers, it looks to see for if we fall below an item materials safety threshold, and if we fall below it, then it creates the purchase requisition. Is that what happens?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
For example, if you already have 65 pieces with you, 65 pieces, that means you already having more quantity of 15 pieces above the safety stock, then this system will not going to consider this material during its batch job run. No. Getting the point, guys?
Yeah.
Right? Great. So let us do one thing now. Again, we are coming to the same screen. So just have a close watch on this, guys. Just have a close watch. I'm going to refresh this screen by this button, refresh. And what will going to happen in this third line where I'm putting my cursor, you will going to see the details of the purchase requisition created with the quantity 50, and the available quantity will still going to remain as 0 only, because we haven't received any material. Having purchase requisition in place doesn't mean that we have the stock, right? So purchase requisition is created for this material ending with 247, and we will going to have this stock requirement list updated with that purchase requisition details. So I'm refreshing it, and please have a watch. Can you see a purchase requisition is created for how much quantity?
100.
Yes. Can anyone please share that from where this 100 has been taken?
Is it from the T code MD41 that we just used?
No. It is taking 100 from the reorder point what we have maintained in the material master data. Right? The business will going to maintain this, that how much quantity they are forecasting to purchase from for this material from the supplier. Getting the point, guys?
So the reorder point is how much we're gonna order?
Yes, exactly. Yes. Okay. Let us read the documentation for reorder point as well for your better understanding. If the stock falls below this quantity, the system flags the material for requirement planning by creating a planning file entry. Okay. And the planning file entry is this one. This is the planning file entry. Fine. In this, we can see that our PR, our purchase requisition is created. Okay. Now, the reorder point is important only for reorder point planning. With manual reorder point planning, you enter the reorder point manually. With automatic reorder point planning, the system determines the reorder point automatically for forecasting purposes. If you are creating a material master record, you must always enter the reorder point manually, even if it is later overwritten by the system. This makes it possible to plan material requirements even before forecasting. Okay. So this reorder point field helps to trigger the procurement proposals based on the input value which is entered over here. Okay. It could be 100, it could be 5,000, it could be 450, whatever. Okay, friends. Hello.
Yeah.
Now, next step, what we will going to do, we're going to convert this purchase requisition into purchase order. But let's first display this PR. Let's go to this spec, and you will happen to see that how this PR looks, which is created automatically by the MRP system, not by manually. So if I'm hitting on this contact person, you will see one difference over here in comparison to the manually purchase requisitions created. The creation indicator, it talks about MRP B, indicator B, and this Andrea B is the MRP controller, which is taken from the material master data. If you remember, the MRP controller we have chosen, right? And these are the different parameters which are getting triggered. So if this purchase requisition would have been created manually, then indicator R would have selected automatically. Okay. With me, guys, everyone?
Yes.
Right. So guys, give me just 5 minutes. I will be back, and then we're going to convert this purchase requisition into a purchase order. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Just a moment before I leave. I just want to show you the screen for material requirement list. Yeah, this one. I have to come back in the MD40, and yep, absolutely. Okay, fine. This 96 is still there, and this will going to go away the moment we have the stock with us. Okay. So I will be back in just 5 minutes. Hello everyone, I am back. So we will going to process this purchase requisition and we're going to convert it into what will be the following documents for PR. With me, everyone.
Yes, Raja.
So what we will going to do next? Can anyone please help me? We will going to convert this purchase requisition into purchase order so that we can bring the stock. Okay. We will going to hit on this purchase order tab and system will going to create a purchase order with reference to this purchase requisition. Okay. So what we will going to do, we'll drag this 1000137, this is the number of PR, into this shopping cart. Okay, and all the details which are there in this purchase requisitions such as material, plant, purchase organizations, quantity, the person who had created this, I mean the MRP information, the date, delivery date, everything will be copied into this PO. So what you have to do, just copy it. I mean, just put your trackpad and press the left mouse key and drag like this circle with a cut in between, and just release in this shopping cart, and system will going to copy all the information here. Okay, let me just close this left hand side document overview by hitting on document overview off, and this screen will going to appear a little big in comparison to what it is appearing now. Now I'm hitting on document overview off, and this screen is little more big. So this is the purchase order screen. Everything got copied from the purchase requisition, and you can see your purchase requisition as well over here. The requisitioner, that is the person who was the MRP controller, and this is the PR 1000137 with the item number 10.
Raja, one question.
Yes.
We just ticked one field in Material Master Days, that means the automatic PO creation. So what is the use of that?
Actually, what happens that when you are having some 50 purchase requisitions or some 75 purchase requisitions with you, okay, then what happens that there is a transaction which helps to convert all those purchase requisitions collectively and create separate purchase orders for them.
Okay, using
Right.
one transaction, mass transaction.
Yes, and the transaction is ME59N, ME59N. This will going to give you the details of automatic creation of purchase orders from requisitions, and all those purchase requisitions should have their own individual vendors. Otherwise, what will going to happen? There are chances that some purchase requisition system might insert in a single purchase order. Getting the point, guys?
Okay.
But
And
that sorry.
If I am not take that field, then it is not showing in that transaction.
Actually, your voice is not clear to me.
If I am not take that field, automatic PO creation. So in this transaction, those PO is not able to create those PR.
Yes. If you are, let me once again show you that field as well, so that it will be good for everyone's memory as well. That is in the purchasing data. This is the field. If this particular field is not flagged, then this transaction ME59N will not going to consider this material for automatic PO creation. Okay, only for this material. But for the rest of the materials which are having this field as flagged, system will going to convert their purchase requisitions into the purchase order automatically with the help of the transaction ME59N.
Okay.
right?
So what is the best practice it is required to take or not required to take?
See, it completely depends on the business requirement. For example,
Okay.
there is a very big plant. Let's talk about Aisha tractors or Mahindra tractors or Ford tractors or Maruti Suzuki manufacturing plant. They are always running after the material. They are always running after the material, taking care of their stocks and maintaining their stocks. So um, to help save the timing of the users or the buyers, these transactions are very, very beneficial, time saving, cost saving, effort saving for them. So it completely depends on how much a particular plant is ordering. Let's say there is a pharmaceutical company, so they are ordering chemicals to manufacture drugs, syrups, and all kinds of medicines, and they are creating those automatic purchase orders on every 15th of the material, on every 15th of the material, sorry, on every 15th of every month. So what will going to happen in such a situation? They will be
Okay, means
done with all the purchase of converting these purchase requisitions. Okay.
okay means this depends on the business process. Right?
Exactly, but for those plants which are having very low quantity of buying, so they might not be taking care of this automatic transaction. Let's say daily some 4 or 5 purchase requisitions are created on a daily basis for inventory and non-inventory materials. What they will going to do, that person who is sitting in purchase department, he will going to manually process those purchase requisitions by assigning into the purchase orders one by one. But if this quantity is more, then they will going to definitely adopt this best practices transaction, and that is the ME59N, to convert and to process all these requisitions into the purchase order automatically. Okay.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Perfect. So let's give the price as 2 currencies. USD, it is 1710. Supplier, yes, we don't have supplier because the purchase requisition was created without any supplier. Okay, we have to maintain this material
Language.
in the
Language
language part.
master.
Yes. So let's come back, select change, then immediately, and we'll go to the additional data of language. Additional data, description, DE, and save it. So we have to again, let's say, let's try to check whether that error for language has gone or not. If it is not gone, then we have to come out. Just a moment, what it says, not included in the source list. Oh, we have to make one source list as well, because in the material master data,
It is mandatory.
yes, this was the tick we have maintained. That means your source list should be in place before creating the purchase order. So let's create the source list as well. This is screen. What is the transaction code to create the source list? Anyone remember? It is ME01. Okay. So valid from, let's give 1 week before date. So it is 28/25. Let's give the date as 18th, and it will be 31.12.9999. 31 purchase or 1710, and save it. Source list is maintained, and let's go with ME21 and again Let's open up the document overview and then my purchase requisition. So system will going to suggest the purchase requisition which I have created today. Oh, what it says? Purchase requisitions. Okay, got it. Do you know? I mean, are you able to find out that why system had not suggested to me any purchase requisition when I had hit on my purchase requisition?
Because it is a system generation.
Very good, absolutely correct. Great. So I'm clicking on purchase requisition. So this is a system generated purchase requisition, not created by me. So executed, and we're going to drop this requisition into our shopping cart. Let's close this document overview off. Enter all those information which were not there in the PR. Currency will be USD. Hit enter. Supplier. We have the source list in place. Give this as text requirement. Hit enter. Keep on hitting enter key. And the delivery date is 1st of December. Okay, 1st of December. And we can make the delivery date as of today's date, that is 25th of November. Let's again check and save this. Okay, we are done with the PO. Let's quickly go to our document. This is the screen which I had already shown you, that indicator B, it refers that material requirement planning, right?
Yes.
This I have already shown you in the system. Let's come back, and now we will going to refresh our screen, and then system will going to replace the purchase requisition by the purchase order number. Getting the point, everyone? This screen I'm talking about. I'm going to refresh this, and this purchase requisition will now going to be replaced by purchase order in this third line, first, second, and third. Okay. So let us refresh it, and this purchase requisition will be go away, and it will be going to, I mean, the PO number will going to take place. You see this PO item?
Yes.
Right? It says requirement is, it says, 100, 50 is there, and we haven't received anything. It is still 0, and 96 is still showing that the stock fallen below the safety stock. Now what we will going to do, we're going to copy this PO number, and we're going to proceed for GR, goods receipt. Yes. So let's come back. MIGO purchase order, take item, okay, check. We need to check the storage location. Yes, because it was not there in the PR, hence it was not copied in the PO. Again check. Again check. Everything is fine. The button is green, and let us post it. And after that, we will going to again refresh our material requirement list, the MD40 screen. So let us come back in this our document. Now PO is created with reference to this PR, and GR is done. And let us check the stock. So we're going to check this one as well, and our stock requirement list as well. This is MMB transaction, and this is MD04. Okay, hold on. I scroll little down. Just a moment. Okay, no problem. Let's come to our screen. Yes, this one. So we are done with the GR. And let's do one thing. First, let us refresh this MMB, and you will be going to see the 100 pieces are there in our stock. Okay. Now, our stock requirement list, the MD04, will also going to get refreshed with the available quantity as 100, and this minus 50 will go away. And this line, this third line will also going to go away, and this exception will also going to go away, because once you have 100 pieces with you, system will not going to show you this error that the stock is shortfallen below the safety stock limit. Understanding, guys?
Yeah.
Right? I'm refreshing this screen. Just have a close watch on this third line, and also on this exception, and also on this receipt requirement and this last available quantity. No exception, everything is okay.
Yes.
What is the available quantity?
100.
Very good. And safety stock is minus 50. That is okay. I mean, this was the requirement, but this safety stock is now available as 50. Right?
Yes.
Perfect. Now what we're going to do, we're going to reduce the stock, and we will going to create one reservation for this item. So what is the transaction code to create reservation? Anyone remembers? Or you all got forgotten? What is the transaction code to create the reservation? MB21.
MB21.
Sorry?
Yeah, and I was about to say MB21.
Great, good, very good. So MB21 will going to create a reservation, and with reference to reservation, we're going to reduce the stock. Okay, so moment type will be 201. Hit enter. What is the transaction code? What is the material? 3 times. Sorry.
5 times 0, 247.
Oh, 5 times 0, 247. Okay, thank you. So 47. Yes. And we're going to withdraw. We're going to take the material 65 pieces away from this store location. Okay, save it. So this is the reservation we have done. And when we execute this stock, you will be able to see 65 pieces over here. Okay. And these 65 pieces are now not yet taken out of this inventory. Now in the next step, we will going to do the goods issue. So let us again go to Migo. Goods issue. Reservation. And what is the reservation number? Oh, we have to find the reservation number. So how you can find out? Select the plant, go to the top menu. I again repeat, select the plant, go to the top menu environment, and then click on reservations. And system is going to show you that the reservation number is 2480, which is created for the quantity 65 for today's date, 25th of November 2022. So 2480 is your reservation number. 2480. Hit enter, and you will be able to see 65 pieces. With me, everyone?
Yes.
right? So we are intentionally reducing the stock so that the stock, the available unrestricted stock should get fall below the safety stock limit. Okay, so let us come back, and I'm going to refresh this screen, and your 65 pieces will go away, and your 65 pieces will also going to get reduced from 100 pieces. So after 100 pieces, how many will going to be remain over here?
35.
Very good. So one question: what is the minimum safety stock limit maintained in MasterMaster?
50.
50.
So by how many pieces it is going short?
15.
15.
15. Yes, very good. Now what we will going to do, just let us come to the document. It shows 35 pieces is below the stock, safety stock. So now they have again come back to the MD04 screen, and system shows available quantity is 15, but shortage of 15 pieces. Try to understand this. This transition is, very informative to give you all the details. It says here it can be seen that the purchase order is not appearing. Reason being that the goods receipt is already done for this PO. Also, the available quantity can be seen as 35. And let me just add one more line. And the safety stock is showing as minus 15. Got the point, everyone?
Yes.
That means any doubt? Whatever I added the comments over here, right? Clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay, great, perfect, super. Let's go to the next screen. So now what we're going to do? Okay, oh, it was already mentioned over there. Okay, perfect, no problem. Okay, now we will again going to run the MD02 screen. Okay, MD02 or the MD41. Okay, so let's come back, and we're going to again run it. But before that, we have to refresh this screen as well, correct? So that this 100 will be changed to 35. And again 96 will come. Can you see this? 96 again came back.
Yes.
96 is an indicator which is telling you that the stock is fallen below the safety stock. Perfect. Now let us again run the MD41 so that system will going to generate procurement proposal based on the available situation. Hit enter.
Hey, Rajiv, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so we didn't use the material, right? We just put it in reservation, or did we use the material?
No, actually, this is one of the way I had shared in this training session, that how we can remove the stock from the available unrestricted stock. This is one of the way. You can even transfer the material from one plant to another plant, and your inventory going to get reduced. You can issue this for any cost center. You can issue for some production plant order, right? So
Yeah, but my question is, what did we do with the 65 the 65 stock? Like, what did we do with it? Did we reserve it or did we use it?
no.
According to the scenario at the moment.
Yeah, according to this scenario, we used it. Let's take an example that you have to convert those 65 pieces into a finished product. And let's say this is for some Christmas celebration, and you have to make some gift items. So that's why you have taken them out. These 65 pieces might be used in some production line as well, to convert them into finished material. Let's say it is a confectionery item, and you are using this item in making chocolates, right?
Yeah. Okay. So according to the scenario, so we've used it. I thought we were just putting it in reservation and it just disappeared. But we actually use it. Okay.
Anyhow, we will going to use this material, but I just showed you the process of taking this material out with reference to the reservation. I could have even showed you the process, by reducing the stock, by transferring the material from 1710 to 1720, by extending the material master data to 1720. That can also be, one of the way. But ultimately, in the end, we will going to use this material, and this stock will be going to, keep on reducing, keep on updating, keep on reducing, keep on updating, and this MRP process will going to, keep on running as always for these MRP activated materials.
Yeah, okay. Because I was reading in the book, you referred to us, and in one of the first chapters it said that, when you reserve a stock, it affects the material requirement planning. So I thought maybe that's why, like the material was just gone. But okay, but we use the material just using the reservation.
Yes, exactly. We use the material. Yeah. In that book, it is absolutely correctly written that it affects the, MRP planning, because you are taking the material out and we are using what for some purpose. So definitely the stock is getting affected, and with that affected stock, the MRP process will also going to get impacted by creating some more procurement proposals, as we have done just now in the second time.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. So now we are again going to the MD04 screen, and we're going to refresh this, and system will going to again create a new purchase requisition. Okay. And what will be the quantity? So can you see, to cover up the reorder point, system has generated a purchase requisition for 65 pieces, so that it can maintain the reorder point. Getting the point, guys?
Yeah.
Right? And so this is how the MRP, just MRP process happens, and this will going to, keep on updating it. And after that, the same process will going to get repeated. That is, conversion of the purchase requisition into a purchase order, followed by the good receipt, having the stock updated as 100 over here. The system will going to remove this exception, right? And after that, it will going to keep on happening again and again. Got the point, guys? Everyone? Hello?
Yeah. From my end.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, and there is one transaction, OMDU, with which we can activate the material for material requirement planning. If you can see, these are the plants which are activated for material requirement planning. We have to activate them, then only system will going to generate the files. So let's say our settings for, if you can see 1710, there is a tick. It is very important. If this flag is not if this field is not flagged, then system will not going to run the transaction MD41, which we were using to generate our procurement proposals. This transaction, this one. Okay, so this tick is very important. And set up the planning file. Actually, we can maintain some variants in it, some plants details, some material details, everything in it, so that the batch job will going to run and pick up this variant to convert the existing purchase requisitions into a purchase order. And let us check couple of configuration points as well for materials management. Under consumption based planning, these are the plant parameters which we have to maintain for each and every plant. So let us click on maintain. 1710, hit on maintain, click on maintain, and you will going to see all the informations. These number ranges for purchase requisitions are maintained. So number ranges for planned orders, reservations, purchase requisitions, MRP list, all are maintained over here. Let's see the purchase requisition which we have generated from MRP. So it is having this group, number range group is 01, and this 01 is assigned to the number range group. Okay, MRP controllers are those people who take care of the purchase requisitions. Those, do you remember these? Andrea, Mandy, Brenda? We have taken this MZ to Andrea in our material master data to take care of the purchase requisition. And when the purchase requisition was created automatically,
Hello? Rajiv, are you there?
Hello, Rajiv. Are you there?
Yeah, you can't hear me either, right?
Yes, I think Rajiv left.
Hello everyone, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, there was a power failure from my side. So just a moment, I'm reconnecting on the server. Hope you are able to see my screen.
Yeah.
My screen. Okay. Okay. So we were here taking care of these MRP controllers. These MRP controllers are the people who are controlling the processing of these purchase requisitions to get converted into the purchase orders. Okay. So this is the settings we can maintain. I mean, as many as MRP controllers. Let's maintain one more. Like this, for example, 1710, 1710. M4Z. Okay. And let us save it. So it is M4Z. So we are having one more MRP controller got saved in our list, Maria D'Souza, right? And we can use this MRP controller in our material master data. The moment our purchase requisition is created, automatically system will going to take this name from the material master data as a contact person for a particular PR. Okay. And these are some settings for planned orders, conversion planned orders into purchase requisitions, number of planned orders, some entry it is mentioned over here. So we need to check it, because these are usually maintained by the SAP PP consultants, not by us. But we should have the information that everything is fine with these parameters. External procurement, 1710 purchase processing time, 3 days. Okay. Available stocks, stock in transfer, block stock. Actually, this tick is showing that if you are having a stock in transfer, then also it will be considered as a material for the MRP requirement. Okay. So these are all different parameters. So usually we, the consultant, need not to touch them, not that much required. These are procurement proposals, defined order profiles, defined conversion of planned orders to purchase requisitions, execute this number of planned orders. Seventeen 1710. Okay, so this is the number they have mentioned. It says maximum number of planned orders proposed by the collective conversion function for converting planned orders into the purchase requisition. So actually, it is talking about the maximum limit that at one time up to 500 planned orders can be converted into a purchase requisition. So this is the limit they have set. Purchase requisition item. This is actually the item number 10. Let me take you to the purchase requisition just a moment. This is the item number 10 is referring to this item number 10. Oh, okay, just a moment. I have to display purchase order. This is the item I was talking about, item number 10. Right now, I'm showing you this item number 10 in the screen of purchase order. But let me just scroll a little bit on the right hand side until I reach the column of purchase requisition. Okay, it is not having the purchase requisition with it. Just a moment. So hope you are aware with this item 10, correct? It is very simple to understand. Then the item number sequence. Server is running very slow. Let me come back over here. Okay. Okay. So these are the configurations for MRP. So everyone, we are done with this MRP session today. Okay. Any questions so far?
Yeah. Can you go over why we use the T code MD41?
Yes. Sorry, Daniel.
Yeah. Can you go over why we use the T code MD41 again?
Okay, MD41. Okay. Yeah, I'm showing this T code again. MD41. This is to generate. This is to automatically generate the procurement proposals for your material. Automatically generate.
Okay, got it.
Right, because let's take an example in this particular screen. If you see, this purchase requisition is not yet converted into the purchase order yet, correct?
Yeah.
That means if some user or maybe the batch job is running daily, then what will going to happen? System will not going to consider this material to generate the procurement proposal. Reason being, this is its end-to-end process is yet to be done. That means the creation of the purchase order followed by the good receipt in the available quantity. So that is not yet done. So if I again rerun this MD41 for this material, for which the safety stock is still yet to be completed, system will not going to consider this material again for this material. Let me just hit enter key and will show you. Can you see this? No procurement proposal changed.
Yeah.
So can you answer me that why system is behaving like this? Why the system has not created one more PR?
Because we haven't fallen below the safety net threshold.
Yes. And one more thing, we already have the procurement proposal in place, which is not yet converted into the PO till now.
Oh, okay.
Because few minutes back, the same transaction MD41 has generated the procurement proposal for this material. Reason being, the material was having the shortage of reorder point and also the shortage of safety stock. So this is done. But after that, the next step for creating a purchase order, the next step of having the good receipt taken into our stock, and the next step of having the safety stock reduce again, all this process will going to happen again. Then only the system will going to consider this material for the next procurement proposal. Getting the point?
Yeah.
Right? So this is the reason that we already have one procurement proposal in place. It is not yet processed, and that's why system had not generated any procurement proposal. Otherwise, what will going to happen if this particular check is not there? Then every day the batch job will going to keep on creating purchase requisition unnecessarily, even if we do not need them, right?
Yeah.
Perfect, great. Any questions so far?
No, Raja.
Okay, so we still have 20 minutes left. Let me know if someone wants to share any queries if you have, or any doubts, then we can discuss for them as well. We can leverage these 20 minutes. and then we will wrap up the session.
I have one query regarding SD. So can we discuss here?
Regarding
SD.
SD module,
Yeah, regarding the incompletion log.
what query you have? But
So requirement is that so required to add the VAT registration field in the incompletion log at a sales order level. So it is possible to add an incompletion log.
do you have sales order created with you?
Let me check now.
Yeah,
Just a minute.
yeah, you can share your screen, then we can discuss. Because usually what happens, the incompletion log tells you that what are the missing input entries are there in the sales order.
No, actually, the requirement is that the business required to add the VAT registration number in completion procedure. Okay, so they require at a sales order level. So it is possible to add that field in completion law. Just my doubt.
I have no idea because I am not a SD consultant. I am a SAP MM consultant.
Okay, okay, no issues.
Yep, yep. So I won't be the right person to answer this question.
Okay, no issues.
Yep, yep. Anything related to MM, these different processes or different sessions we have completed so far.
So BOP comes under MM.
Which one?
Back order processing.
Back order processing. What do you mean by back order? Is it a sales order?
For example, if order is created and it is check for the availability check run for the if there is no in stock is available and as per the requirement they shifted the stock to sales order. This is not relevant to the MM, right?
I think you are asking for some customer orders with relevance to sales order. This is what I'm thinking.
Okay. Okay.
Yep, yep.
And the availability check is a part of MM.
Yes, it is part of MM. Yes, yes. It is part of MM. If you remember, in the configuration settings as well, there is a field for availability check here in the plant parameters. Carry out overall maintenance for plant parameters. 1710. Click on maintain. This is the available stock, and this is the availability dependent requirement. If you can see, this P1 is maintained over here, which is activated for plant 1710 P1. So P1 stands for production plant planning and plant maintenance. Okay, so this is to be linked with all the production activities which are happening, and this is to be linked with the plant. This is how it works. Any questions so far, friends, on any other topic? Hope you have done the practice for the special stock, all the scenarios: consignment, return to packaging, pipeline, stock transport orders, import scenarios. Has anyone done the practice so far?
Well, I'm gonna do them this week. You know, my tests have finished, so I have time this week, so I will definitely go through it.
Okay, okay, fine. And in the next, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Rajiv sir, I have to do inventory management and this procurement process.
Okay.
And I've done till automatic account determination.
Very good.
And this pricing. I have to also do pricing procedure.
Okay.
And till automatic account determination I have done.
Okay.
And due to my this office hours, I have to manage very slowly. I have to go to office also and
Yep. Yep.
practice also. So
Yep.
it will take a little bit more time.
So Abhishek, what are your office timings?
Actually, my office timings are from 8:30 p.m. to 6:30 a.m.
Oh, you are doing some US shifts?
Yeah, I'm doing US shift, and after that only I reach my home around 7:30,
Hmm.
and I join class, and sometimes I do practice, like for 1.5 hours.
Got it. Yeah. After taking rest in the afternoon. Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
it.
And
So,
I
yep.
have one query, like do like SAP consultant must be thorough with all these process like MRP, batch management, or
Yes.
we should specialize in like organizational structure and master data and automatic, like few of the topics.
Actually, what happens, see, in very, very big organizations, what happens that they have a separate team for master data, and the name of such teams are MDG, Master Data Governance. Okay.
Yeah,
So those team members are taking care of only maintaining the master data vendor, that is material master, vendor master, and customer master data.
yeah,
They are
and
not
some
doing
people,
anything else, right?
and some people will only take care about organizational structure.
Exactly. Yes. So it completely depends on the organization business need, that how many people they want to keep it as a consultant, or different teams to take care. But usually, I don't think that any company might be having separate teams for maintaining the uh, organization uh, structure again and again, because
Yeah,
these these org levels are not a kind of a decision of 15 days or 20 days. A very big time is being taken to acquire any new company. Let's say in one client there are already two businesses are running from last 17 or 20 years, like one is petrochemical and another one is digital appliance making. But after 15 or 16 years, they have decided, let's expand our business in the agriculture sector as well. So this will going to be a new business, and they will going to use only one or two I mean just two or three consultant to make this new org levels, new plan, assigning with each other, one finance person to have new cost centers, profit centers, and GL accounts for this non new org level. But such types of teams are there when those big organizations are keep on changing with reference to their org levels, org structure, right?
yeah, and one more question, Rajiv.
Yeah.
Like I am practicing, okay,
Hmm.
and meantime I am getting everything, but
Okay.
after 3-4 days I tend to forget again.
Yeah,
Okay.
the same happens to me. The same happens to me when I'm here. Like I understand everything, but after a couple days, like it's just out of my head.
Yeah, and once we see the videos again, and again it will be refreshed, and we will come to know, oh, this is the process.
Okay, okay. I can give you the solution for this, guys. See, uh, our mind is the beautiful thing what God has given us. Okay, the one of the beautiful thing. But in your mind, you are putting lot of things with reference to the studies. If I talk about from the Daniel's point of view, and our mind, in your mind you are putting a lot of things with reference to the job you are doing, Abhishek, from starting from 6:30 in the evening till morning 6 7 o'clock, or 8:30 in the evening till 7 o'clock. but
Yeah,
but these two things are very, very important priority for anyone who is doing their work to for their livelihood, to take care of everything in the society. Now, coming to this study point, I completely agree with you that we are having these sessions every alternate day. Now, having a kind of little bit we get tired from our work, and after taking some rest we are finding just 1 hour. Just take an example, 9 hours of job, 1 hour of practice. So system will going to give you the benefit of only 1 hour because you are paying attention only for 1 hour. But let me give you one example. If you are giving 1 hour daily to your session, then please do one particular session for the entire 30 minutes. That is, keep on creating the PO, keep on creating the MIGO, and after that, keep on transferring the material. So that means ME21N, MIGO, and again MIGO, and then under that MIGO, you will again going to explore the scenarios from plant to plant transfer, store location to store location transfer. And in this particular 30 minutes, when you are doing this activity 5 times, you will never ever going to forget this in your next day, because you have done this activity, you have done this practice in those 30 minutes 5 times. So please be mindful and be respectful for the time as well, because you are practicing only for 1 hour. But to have a concrete effect on your memory, do that thing again and again, again and again, and again and again, and you are going to have a very good memory of these transactions.
Okay, yeah, noted. And one more thing,
Yep.
Have we done this MMSD integration?
MMSD integration, if you remember, we have covered this topic in the stock transport order. We have created one delivery, if you remember. Do you remember?
Yeah.
One outbound delivery, right?
Yeah,
But
that is the MMSD integration.
yes, that was the MMSD integration. Actually, there was one more part that was for the billing part. We are creating one billing document with the transaction VF01. So I will do one thing. I will cover this session in the last for the STO. Okay.
Yeah, can we do that, like MMSD integration once again?
Yes. So what I will do on coming Monday, we will going to cover the topic of split valuation. Okay, the split valuation. One single material is maintained with 2 prices based on the different situation, right? We're going to cover that scenario, and after that, we're going to take care of that stock transport order with SD integration. Okay.
And what about MMPP integration?
MMPP integration is this one which we have understood today. This is MRP. This
Okay,
is MRP.
MRP is only MMPP integration, right?
Exactly. Yes. It is. Yeah.
Okay.
It is dealing with all kinds of planning data, planning for planned orders, planning for purchase requisitions, these procurement proposals. These are all having integration with PP. These MRP controllers, MRP groups, these all falls under consumption-based planning.
CBP, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so this is for the MMPP integration.
And one more question, Rajesh sir.
Yes.
Like we when we complete our all these modules, and after that we have to give test, right?
Yes.
So how much time will we get to give that test? Will we get like few months? Like we will practice from the beginning again so that we will score very nice in the test?
I would say if you can contact with your contact person from Henry Harvin, they will going to share that when you can be okay to give the test. I don't think there is any hard and fast rule that you have to give the test
Immediately, like
immediately after completion of this session. But
yeah, like we need few months. We need
Yes.
few months. We need a few months to practice it and be perfect.
Yes. So
And then only I'm thinking in that way. Okay, I'm thinking in that way that I'll take 1 or 2 months
okay.
and learn again from the
Yeah.
beginning, see the videos a couple of times,
Yes.
and
And
note all the information that you have provided. Like you have provided many information on that interview questions as well.
yes.
And write it down and learn and then give test.
Yes, you are absolutely correct. And Henry Harvin team member will going to help you out. You can just check that after completion of this, for how
Yeah.
many months the login portal access will going to remain as active for you all guys, right? So just
Yeah, like for
check
us,
it.
they informed that we can, join classes or see the videos up to 1 year.
Up to 1 year. Oh, that's good. That's very good.
Yeah, for me, they have informed in this way.
And
And
one more thing I would like to share with you all. Is it possible if you can download those videos into your machine as well? All these my videos or some other trainers videos, please try that as well, so that you should have the repository of those videos into your machine. So because there might be chances if the link is not working and or you might not be able to log in, but you have the videos in place, then it will going to be very quick and ready available access to those clips.
yeah,
Please
yeah.
try to do that as well. Yeah, because I think these videos are on YouTube, so you can download from there.
No, we will not download from YouTube. Actually, we will download from this link only,
Okay,
like
okay.
my
So
videos.
is it possible if you can download into your machine?
Yeah, it's possible, but I have not downloaded it because
Please,
I can
please
access
download them.
this.
Yeah, yeah. Please download them and make a folder like SAP training videos,
Yeah,
and make a zip file and send that zip file to your Gmail email Gmail as well, so that this will be going to be with you securely.
yeah. And will we get that SAP dumps?
SAP dumps. What do you mean by SAP dumps? Some question answers?
Yeah. Question answers for that we get like TC 402 or TC 450, and 452 is for global certification for this HANA, right? SAP HANA.
Mm-hmm.
And we need some dumps like previous years question and answers like 2019, 2018, or 2020.
I need to check them, because this is a question in reference to the study material what you're asking for. So
Yeah.
if you can talk to Henry Harvin for this, because what is happening, they
Yeah,
might be providing you the study materials. Okay.
yeah, Rajesh sir, can you confirm once? We will also confirm from our side,
Mm-hmm.
but will you also confirm that will we get dumps? Like it will be very, very helpful and very easy for us if we get that those dumps. We'll get
Sure,
to know what kind of
definitely.
question will come, and at the end, we will only be giving our best, and our performance will be very good.
Yep. Okay, fine. Yeah, absolutely fine. Yep. I will
Hey,
do this then.
also, can you give us like a small assignment, like, hey, create this material or something? I feel like that will give us, that will give me more like, a goal to hit, to make sure like maybe I make a material or vendor master, whatever it is. You don't need to check it, but if you just say it, I feel like
Okay,
it'll give
okay.
me more
So,
of
so,
a.
so, so actually, I have a project with me which Henry Harvin has given me. So I will share that project with you, because at this point, that is as on today's date, that is 25th of November, we are already done with the 95% of the syllabus. Okay, 95%. Only 2 sessions are remaining. That is one with the split valuation, and another one is the remaining topic for the stock transport order with SD integration, the billing part. Okay.
Yeah,
So
can we do one more session for interview questions from the
we will
beginning?
do, we will do, we will do, we will do.
Thank you so much, Rajiv
We
sir.
will do, because we still have couple of sessions remaining.
Yeah,
And one more thing I would like to share with you all guys, that on 30th of November I am not here. Okay. On
okay, sir.
30th.
Then we can schedule a different day, or
Yes.
no
So
problem, no
i'm
problem
just
for that.
i'm just asking you, is that okay to have the session on 1st of November?
1st of November or December?
Oh, sorry, December. Yeah, it's my mistake. Yeah, 1st of December.
Then we'll have the session on 2nd again, Friday.
Yes, yes, yes. We will have going to have 2 sessions if you are fine, if you all are fine with it. Because anyways, we will going to fall in 2 continuous sessions if we are unable to make it out on this day. I think 1st of December will not going to be very big issue for anyone, right? Hello,
I'm
Can
sorry,
we
can you
check?
repeat that again?
I'm asking that on 30th of November I am not available,
Oh, okay, that's fine.
and instead of 30th of November, can we have the session on 1st of December?
Yes, sure.
Right? So that means we will going to have the session on 1st of December, and also we will going to have our scheduled session on 2nd December as well. So these 2 classes will be continuous. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. Sure. And
Perfect.
Rajiv sir, one more question is there.
Yes, go ahead.
Like you will provide us with one project you said earlier, few
I will
minutes
do. I
ago.
will do. Yeah.
And what if we all will create like the same, you know, the same or this organizational structure details, like same company
Yes.
name or
Yes.
same, plant name and same this
Yes. Why not?
purchase.
Why not? You can do that. Yes.
We all can do that. Like there will be in that project, it will say that this is the company name, create this much plant, create this much purchase group, create this much, company
Storage,
code.
storage locations.
Yeah,
Yep.
create storage locations with this and this name,
Yes.
create this material with this and this name.
I will share. I will share with all of you. Yep. Yep.
So, and all the details will be provided to us, right?
Yes. It will
And
be. Yep.
one more question. I
Yeah.
have one more question that, when it comes to pricing procedure and it comes to automatic account determination
Yes.
and vendor account groups, how will we configure that? And how is that, how is it given to us that we have to configure that? Like, in the paper,
Actually,
in the hard
actually,
documents?
uh, no, no. You will come to know what are the requirements, but in the real scenario as well, the business will going to inform you that
Yeah,
how many account groups should be there, what should be the number range, what should be the number range for one-time vendors, what should be the number range for regular vendors, so that by looking at the number range, the buyers can understand that this is a one-time vendor and this is a
yeah.
regular vendor, this is a capital assets providing vendor. So
And how many managers and supervisors for release procedure, like whether we
yes,
have 4 people or 6 people,
yes, that can be done in the approval strategy. Okay.
yeah,
Yep,
release
that can be
strategy,
done.
right? That
Yes,
will that
absolutely.
document be having all those information that create this much of uh, you know this level, this much of release
Yes,
procedure? You have to, the first level will be supervisor,
it
then
will be there.
senior,
It will be there. Yes,
then
it will
senior
be.
supervisor, then manager, then head of department, like
Yes,
that.
it will be there. Yes, yes. I will share with you, and then you can just have a look at it.
Yeah, because
Yes, sir.
we need to do one full project,
Yeah,
like similar to real time scenario,
exactly.
with all the real time scenarios.
Yeah, I completely understand your requirement, because by doing a kind of a hands-on on these practice projects, you will going to have a very good confidence, because at that time you are doing this end-to-end configuration by yourself, right? So assignment part, definition part.
Yeah, yeah.
So I will share the project with you all.
A-
And
And and Rajiv sir,
yep.
what if we get stuck between this project? Let's say we have some issues while completing the project. How will we contact you?
We have the WhatsApp group. Is your number added on WhatsApp group?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we will contact via WhatsApp group, right?
Yes, yes, yes. In case if you have any error, then you can
Yeah,
contact on that. And during the time when you have shared that particular error or issue, if I'm in at my work, then it may be a little late for me to respond to you, but I will definitely come back for that. Yep.
Yeah, like maybe once in a week we can have like 15 or 20 minutes so that
Definitely.
we can share our screen and solve that,
Yes,
queries.
yes, we can do that. Yes.
Thank you, thank you,
Yeah,
thank you.
we can do that. Yep.
Raju sir,
Yes.
Raju sir, can you please include my name in the attendance?
Just a moment. What's
Raju
a
sir,
good name? What's a good name?
Akash,
Satish.
Akash, AKASH.
Akash. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Akash, अच्छी तरह समझ में आ रहा है आपको? You are able to understand? Madhura. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in the last class also it's not
It's
there.
like-
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm maintaining it. Yeah, done. Okay. Okay. Any questions so far?
Yeah, one more question. Are we gonna go over batch management or no?
Yes, very good question. Very good question. Actually, what is happening? Let me just quickly go to the syllabus. And this syllabus is not containing the batch management, and I had also, missed it. And in couple of my earlier session as well, I took this session. So please remind me for that. Yeah, sorry for that, but it is a very small topic. Hardly 30 minutes are sufficient for this batch management activation. So we're going to take care of that as well. Let me do one thing, just a moment. I can maintain the information here only. Okay, so it will be, remindful for us. Next class will be for
Split valuation
and
and,
batch.
and also MMST integration.
That,
STO.
yeah,
STO.
that we will going to cover on the next class. That is on 1st of December.
Sure, sure.
Because if we jumble up 3 sessions in one day, then it will be hard for you all as well to understand and grasp the concept.
Or can we do like a split valuation one day? And as you informed that batch management is a small topic, we can do management and MMST integration in one day.
Definitely, yeah, we can plan it out. We can plan it out on the same day. If we get the time, then we can complete it on the same day as well. And if not, then we will shift this batch management content to the next date. We'll do.
Because how important is this split valuation?
This is, I would say, not very much important, but it is very important that every consultant should be aware of. It is
Okay.
right, but I mean, very few organizations are leveraging this standard functionality, but not much are leveraging. Not much. I would say if there are 100 organizations, then very rarely, I would say some 7 to 8 companies might be using this functionality. The rest they are not using. Yeah.
Yeah, and kindly please tell, not right now, but later,
Yep.
please tell which is the most, which is the
Important ones?
most important topics that are used by the,
Different
organization.
organization. Okay, I got it. Yep. Okay, sure. Yep. That's
So
a very
that,
good.
so that we will, more focus into those areas.
That's a very good call out. In next class, Abhishek, please remind me so that we will discuss for those topics as well. I will going to mention the topics in this Word format. So just take a snapshot of those topics and uh, just make a note of it and start your preparation accordingly. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Fine. If there are any questions, then we can have them in our next class, and let us wrap up the session. We are up on time. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you everyone for your time, and we will going to meet on 28th with a new topic of split valuation, and if possible we're going to cover the batch management as well on the same day, that is 28th of November. And till then, have a good rest of your week and see you all on Monday.
And Rajiv sir, not only one project, you can give us 4-5 projects,
We'll try. Yep, we'll try.
You can give all the projects so that we can, practice and practice and practice.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Most welcome. Yeah. Bye-bye, everyone, and see you on Monday.
All right, take care.
Yep, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.